Hey, everybody. Welcome. So, we got a lot to go over. A lot. First, I'm going to come off with Elon Musk is saying he's techno king. I got one thing to say. Elon Musk, get your grubby hands off our money. Now, when elected you, the American people were lied to. Gotta look at it this way, guys. The grocery prices are way too high. And all he seems to be worried about is cleansing Gaza, and he wants to place 2 million Palestinians off their land. So Donald Trump can make it a 53rd state. This is so authoritarian. It's a dictator. This is not democracy. 53% of Americans oppose Elon Musk because it's a hostile takeover. There's no other way to put it. The Democrats have many lawsuits in effect to stop the steal of Elon Musk. Donald Trump, you haven't done anything you promised the American people. Not one thing. You seem to be worried about immigration. And making your big hotel in Gaza. Yeah. Of course, we all know that Elon's on ketamine and he starts throwing the government payments out. Government payments, maybe your payment, your social security numbers, all your documents that no one should see. Elon Musk has his grubby hands on them. And we do know, of course, that the birthright citizenship it's blocked, along with many others. And if you ask anyone that voted for Trump, they say, of course, the Democrats are just mad and saying things. They don't want to meet in the middle, bipartisan. The bipartisan way. All they do is override our votes and they kiss Trump's rump. Bottom line. Yes, they own the House, they own the Senate, and they own the president. I want to know why the Republicans are not doing anything to help the Democrats and the American people. That's my question. Why did the Republicans vote Russ Vought and knowing all the red flags that the Democrats laid out about him? All he cares about is his 2025, Project 2025. Guys, Trump is the most inhumane president in history. Going on the school buses to check the citizenship of the children. Come on now, what child carries ID with them? None of mine carried ID to school. How about yours? Come on now, especially 5 and 6 year olds. Wow, they're going to jerk out their ID and hand it to you? Really? That's the stupidity that this president and these Republicans have come out with. The Republicans have been bought off or they've been threatened. Bottom line, they're too scared to vote or say no on anybody or anything because they're afraid that Daddy Trump's going to be mad. You know, it's sad. Not only Donald Trump and Elon Musk thinking they can do anything and get by with it. So let me tell you, so does his children. They get by with everything. Don Jr. got caught in Italy. He shot a rare duck, an extinct duck. Many policies that Trump has put out have been blocked. And you've got 25-year-olds that's helping Elon Musk on the social media post. A 25-year-old on social media was posting racial posts. They let him go, and then they hired him back. And that's the kind of government we have right now. Guys, it shouldn't have to be this way. They all took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Russell Vogt was in the first administration, and he tried to overturn the election. This was the first big lie of Trump's administration. Congress's top Democrat announced a new Stop the Steal bill to counter Trump and Musk from the takeover of the government. Donald Trump is trying to bring back segregation. He's trying to make it to where no companies will hire black people. Pam Bondi instructs Trump's DOJ to criminally investigate companies that have to do with DEI. No matter how you look at this, this is white supremacy. And this is so wrong. It's just so wrong. I don't know if you all know it or not, but Congress is the power of the purse. Sorry about that. What is wrong with the Republicans? I really think that they're scared of Donald Trump or they have been bought off. I'm sorry, but these Republican women, they have no respect or no morals. For example, they don't care about anything about women's rights or their bodies. And they won't even stand up for the women. They won't even go in the middle and meet the Democrats and help the American women. I just can't believe this is happening in America, the land of the free and the home of the brave. But you got to think, do we have freedom of speech? We have to look over our shoulders to make sure that no one is watching. Listen, America, keep flooding the phones. Keep calling your congressman. Keep telling them what you don't like. Because I promise you, something's got to be done. Listen, Elon has your personal and confidential information. Guys, this is dangerous on so many levels. Where is Trump's promise he made Americans? Cut the cost of groceries. He's not even attempted or said anything about it since he campaigned. Our Democratic senators in Congress, they're doing everything to help the American people. They're not out to help the rich like the Republicans are, or to give tax breaks to the millionaires. For God's sakes, they're already rich. Why would you want to give them more money and take away from the American people? He closed SAID, even took the name off the building, saying it's going to be the new immigration center. Wake up, Americans. He denied access to the Board of Education. He let Elon and his minions in there. He canceled Head Start, free lunches for kids. Your kids. Resources for disabled children. Children that love school, that have disabilities, that should be able to attend school, and he's cut that out. These are programs that your children and my children, my grandchildren, your grandchildren, these are programs that they need. There's some parents out there that can't afford to send their kid with lunch money every day. These free lunch programs help them. It gives them something to eat every day at lunchtime. But you got an American president and Republicans that want to take that away from these children. You know, that is so selfish and inconsiderate. And it's inhumane. And if he cared about American people like he says he does, then why is he not helping the American people instead of trying to give tax breaks to the millionaires? That's my question. That's what I want to know. You voted him in. Whoever voted for Donald Trump, it's your fault. You voted him in, and now you get what comes with the consequences. And now the ones that didn't vote for him, we have to suffer because of it. And yes, let's call out Mike Johnson, the House Speaker. He isn't doing anything to find bipartisan common ground with Democrats. Let's call him out while we're at it. So that's where we're at, Americans. They're throwing their Project 2025 in Americans' face. Bottom line. Russ Vogt talked about it. That's all he talked about. Oh, I've got a Project 2025. Guys, let me know how you're feeling. If you like, comment below. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. And I don't know if most of you guys know this or not, but anybody that orders from Temu or Shein, coming from China, anything ordered, you're going to be paying the tariffs on it if you want to collect your package. That's where we're at, too, with the tariffs, by the way. Oh, and get this. Pete Hegseth, the Fox newsman, they're talking about government waste and government spending and fraud and corruption and blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, Pete Hegseth, he's asking for over $50,000 to paint his government home now. The government home he's provided with while he's um in government during his term. There's other government officials that live in the same housing that have black mold and everything else, and you don't hear them asking for $50,000 for paint. Like I heard somebody else say, go to Home Depot or go to Lowe's and get you cheap paint, but it don't cost no $50,000. And that's what I don't understand. They're hollering they want to find wasteful spending. And this is the thing that government officials that are living in. I mean, come on now. So he's going to take the American taxpayers' money because he needs over $50,000 to paint his government home, which is free, guys. He lives in it during his term. Why not appreciate what you have? See, that's what I don't understand about this administration. They're throwing the Project 2025 in everybody's face. They expect you to come to terms with what's in it. And this is a corrupt government. There is no democracy. The Republicans won't even reach over the aisle for bipartisanship to reach common ground for the American people. They won't even let the Democrats vote on anything. They rush in there and they get their vote, but they won't let the Democrats vote. Or they're told to sit down that their time is up. This is not the way that democracy works. This is not the way that Americans want to see things done. And then you have the press secretary, 77 million people voted for Donald Trump. Well, they didn't vote for Elon Musk to be nosy in their personal life. He's a special government official. Wow. But nobody gave him access or gave him permission to be able to go into the Treasury Department, the Board of Education. They didn't give him permission to do that. Donald Trump might have gave him permission, but the American people don't. And if so many people were still good, like the press secretary said, 70% of people think Donald Trump's doing the right thing. Well, I don't know who's airing that, but I got 53%, and I think it's down a little lower now. 53% as of a couple of days ago did not want Elon Musk messing in their stuff. You've got rally after rally with protesters going off about everything being shut down, everything being gone through. But yes, you want to put a press secretary up there to tell lie after lie and only tell what Donald Trump tells her to say. And when she's asked a question, you have to wait for Donald Trump to come out and answer that. Why can't you answer it? If you know so much about him, why can't you answer it? Why can't you tell? Like I said, there's so many corrupt government officials right now that Americans are not going to have a chance with this Project 2025. I don't know about you, or if you know the price of eggs right now, but you've got $9 to $12 for a dozen of eggs. This is sad. You've got gas going back up because you put tariffs on the country that we get our gas from, and yet people wonder why everything costs so much. I'm angry. I'm angry because so many reasons. Because lie after lie, we were promised so many things. Well, I wasn't promised because I didn't vote for you. But anyway, I'm just saying the American people are being lied to. And then you want to threaten the media and the reporters that if they don't say what you tell them to say and lie about it, that they're going to be sued. Now, what kind of bipartisanship is that? It's just sad. It's a sad day for America. And I'll just tell you guys, there's I don't know what I do with the number right now, but you can call your congressman in your state if there's something that you don't like or you want to talk to somebody about one of the policies, then go ahead and call your government officials and let them know. Again, guys, I hope everyone has a blessed day. And I guess we'll talk later. This is the Angry Democrat Lady. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.